Today's truth, I am at work. So, so much shit has happened this week. Um, where should I begin? Unpopular opinion. That's what I'm going to talk about today. I don't want to be independent no more. I'm tired of being independent. I don't want to take care of myself anymore. Um, that's a it, it's a sad reality, but it is my reality nonetheless, simply because I don't have the bandwidth to deal with everyday shit anymore. I just don't. Um, Basic shit makes me feel guilty. Because I am deemed such an independent person. Um, and frankly, I don't want to be anymore. I don't want to be the strong black woman. I don't want to none of that. I want to go back to 1940, possibly earlier than that, where a woman was raised in her home and she left her home and she either went to reform school, finishing school, or secretarial school, and left her mom and dad's house into her husband's house, and she took care of her home, and she was taken care of. That's the independence I want. I want to be taken care of. I have no problem taking care of a home. I have no problem taking care of a man or a woman for that matter, but I don't want to take care of myself. Unpopular opinion. I know I'm going to get my ass read for filth for it, but I really don't care anymore. I'm tired of, especially dealing with my friends and trials and tribulations we all have gone through in our circle. Um, it's just I don't. It's trash out here. It's just really trash out here. Everybody is out here for themselves, and it's really discouraging, for a lack of a better word. It's just discouraging. Um, I'm missing something. Something. I'm missing something. I gotta go back upstairs. It's just discouraging. It just really is. We was talking about popular news. Safari and Erica are going through the business. This nigga is out here living his best fucking life for his birthday. Meanwhile, his 10-day-old child is in the NICU surviving to breathe, and mom is stressed out. Like, this nigga pursued her for years, dragged her down to the point where, girl, you won't be my wife. And she finally gave in. Despite Erica's flaws or bullshit that go along with it, she womaned up and she accepted responsibility because she believed wholeheartedly that this man wanted to make a life with her. And now he's like, yeah, I just didn't understand what I was saying. You people, most people like the idea of a relationship, but they don't want to put in the work to keep the relationship. You like the idea of love. You like the idea of being married, but you don't want to be married. You don't want to be in love. Like, you can't expect a your partner to cook, clean, provide sexual satisfaction for you, make sure the kids are okay, make sure your household is running straight, make sure you get to your doctor's appointments on time, but you don't value them because they're not bringing some monetary contribution to the household. That's not fair. It's just not fair, and it's not realistic, because you want me to be X, Y, and Z person, but in order for me to be X, Y, and Z person, I need this from you, and you're not willing to give it to me. So, and that goes with most relationships that we seem to want to get in, and I think that most idiots, for lack of a better word, don't have the gumption to say out loud, I don't want to do that because you're not doing this for me. It's always a um I was listening to a podcast earlier and they were talking about emotional tit for tat and keeping score. And human nature is, yes, we do keep score. Um and it is human nature simply because we love, our love languages are different. I know, um you know that I like cuddles, but you don't give me no cuddles. What you do is you hug me occasionally and think that's okay, but it's not okay for me because I have specifically told you I like cuddles. I have a girlfriend who likes sunflowers. She likes yellow, vibrant yellow sunflowers, the tall ones specifically, and has expressed this to the man that she has been dating for over 5 years. That she likes sunflowers. He has given her every yellow flower but a fucking sunflower. He heard what he wanted to hear. He liked the idea of giving her flowers, but he not giving her what she need. So that's what I'm saying. I don't, and so that's my unpopular opinion. I'm not going to sit here in front and fake the phone for y'all and say I'm strong and I'm independent and I can take care of my, I can't take care of my shit. And I'm going to continue to take care of my shit. I don't want to. In my relationship, in if I get into another relationship, which I doubt highly, he gonna have to want, or she gonna have to want to take care of me. It's going, and I'm, because I'm gonna want to take care of them. But like that's where I'm at. I don't, this whole um years, for years I envy, not envy, I looked down on my sister who was then a stay-at-home mom, and I'm just like, I could never, like, girl, this ain't my line. Like, you don't feel some type of way asking your man for $20 so you can go get some sanitary, like, I really looked down on her, and now here it is, some, she been married to that man damn near 20 years, and I'm like, I should have been a stay-at-home mom. My anxiety level probably wouldn't have been as high as it is right now. Trying to figure out how I'm going to make ends meet, being this strong, independent woman that I said that I am, and I can do it, and I don't need no help, and blop de bloop de blip. I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm going to speak my truths, all truths, and nothing but the truth. And I don't want to work no more. I don't. I would like my relationship that I'm in or going to be in, um, to be a very flourishing relationship. But there has to be some contingencies. One being that I don't want to be stressed out, worrying about whether or not you're going to be able to provide the roof over our head for me to cook the meals that you want me to cook. I don't want to have to worry about that. I don't want to have to worry about whether or not I have to find a 9 to 5 job and work 40 plus hours a week to make sure that we have food to eat. Nah, I don't want to have to worry about shit like that. I don't want to have to, the least of my worries would be, um, what we gonna eat tonight, baby? Because you done brought home enough bacon for me to cook. You feel? Um, yeah, I don't want to be independent anymore. I don't. I need help. And as a Capricorn, it is very hard for me to open my mouth and say these things out loud. But I'm becoming more and more. I said this to one of my best friends a couple of weeks ago. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to work. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do it because I have to get it done. But it's not something that I enjoy doing. I don't. I don't. I used to love, pre-pandemic, love getting up to go to work because it was something outside of myself that I get to do. Like, I don't have to deal with my own shit. Now it's anxiety ridden to come to work. I am having shortness of breath. I'm having heart palpitations, wondering. I'm running in my mind what I'm gonna fuck up today. I don't want to do that. I don't have to worry about what I could possibly fuck up at work to get me to lose my job so that I can't take care of myself. Because partially right now, I can't take care of myself, even with the part-time job that I'm working right now. So there's that. I don't want to have to worry about shit. I don't want to have discussions about being independent with anybody, because what's good for you is not good for everybody. What's working for you is not work. It may not work for the next person. So, miss me with the judgment. For those who are, um, for those that understand where I'm coming from, thank you for the understanding. But yeah, I'm over the strong black woman, and I can't because when I am a strong black woman and I express how I feel, and it is taken as I am being angry. It is taken as I am being lazy. It is taken as I am being non-submissive, and so I'm over it. Um, yeah, I legit broke down. The worst panic attack I've had in a couple of years, to the point where I went to the hospital. And mental health is not an emergency to um, most. I'll just say that it's just not. And I'm just gonna leave it there. So, in order for me to be cognizant and real about my feelings on my mental health, I have to be honest and say out loud, I don't want to be an independent woman anymore. I need help. We used to come from a time where it took a village. I need the village help, because I can't do this anymore. The years of me putting up the facade, no, I got this, I ain't got shit. I ain't. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to end up staying in a hospital because I can't get right. And so, in order to keep out of the hospital situation, I have to be honest and say out loud, I don't want to do this shit no more. I don't. Will I, until somebody comes and sweeps me off my feet and wants to take care of me? Sure. But it's not. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to be happy about it along the ride, the journey to that dream that I have. I'm not. So buckle up, Buttercup. May not be your truth, but the phones are about to start ringing, so it's mine. Bye.